Hello, everybody. This is Eva Miller Johnson. As you see, I just want to address a few things. Come on in. I'm going to wait until a person or someone come in to see. I hope everybody got their notifications on. While I clear my throat a little bit, because there is some things I'd like to talk about. First of all, I see somebody's in. I want to say first, rest in peace to DMX. He was another one of my favorites besides R. Kelly, which whom I love. Okay, now the second thing I want to address is how can a person tell somebody where they can and cannot go? You live in another state, city, or town, and you're going to tell somebody else they can or cannot go to another state or town. Now, this man is from Chicago. How can somebody tell a man they can't go to Chicago where he got family? He got, hello, Miss Charlotte Reed, where they got family, where his mother stays, and everything. But you want to sit there and tell this man he can't come back to Chicago. Hollywood next. Yes, I'm going to address that issue because I don't think you're authorized to do that, number one. Number two, don't nobody really care about how you feel about a person because you're nobody and a nobody is a nobody, and that's just a fact. uh, Number three, don't nobody care about your man. Ain't nobody really scared of your man. Like DJ said, he ain't scared of no man that walks this earth. And then you want to call a person gay, but from my understanding, they was calling you gay from the beginning, saying you was a transgender. Hello, Brenda. How are you today? So that's another thing I want to address. You gonna sit up and call this man gay, and you don't even know this man. But yet you saying he was all after you, but he gay? Explain that. Let that make sense. Hmm. But from my understanding, I remember when Dana said you was a man, wanted to be a woman. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Which one are you, a man or a woman? So, also, when you talk about how you rock with Lebowski, well, I can understand that, because we know what y'all do behind the scenes. And then he talking about he stand alone. Well, sure, because don't nobody want to rock with you because they're scared, because of things you do and the way you talk about people and stuff. You never know who's after you. Number one, and that's why your crowd was walking behind you and wasn't walking with you. Yeah, Brenda, I believe she a man too. Kind of make you wonder the way she act. I've been looking at the throat myself and kind of make you, hmm, is there or not there or not? But and then she got the audacity to sit up and try to talk about somebody's looks and stuff. You're not beautiful, honey. I don't know whoever told you you were, but they must have been blind and cross-eyed. I mean, the fake hair and stuff. I mean, be a real woman, as you say you are. I mean, it's okay to wear fake hair, but every day I ain't never seen you in your real hair. Every time you come on, you got fake hair, fake nails. I can show you all mine is real. My hair, my nails, and everything. And then you had nerve to try to talk about me. You can't beat me. If you look like I do, I don't have to use makeup. I don't have to wear a beauty cream. I don't have to do none of that. I get up in the morning, I just wash my face with plain hot water. Keeps it beautiful. My nails grow on their own. I just don't show my face on live a lot of times because I don't feel like it, but I can. It's no problem for me to do it. Hello, Basic Mom. How are you today? You beautiful. But Hollywood next. I can't believe you got on live and talk about BJ Tyson like that and don't even know him. Trying to bag him up for Dubowski. Let Dubowski fight his own battle. He started it. Let him finish it. But you like to co-sign for people. I forgot. That's the type of person you are. A co-signer. You do things. You co-sign. And think everybody's supposed to laugh with you. And if you just knew how silly you sound, you wouldn't do it. And the ones that follow you, they sound silly right along with you. And then you got Big Atmos on there trying to talk about somebody. Buffalo Butt. Bigum. He wants to talk about people. And he really, really need to sit down. And then everybody want to talk about somebody cash app, but I see you got your cash app up there. Abner Lewis got his cash app up there. Dubowski got his cash app up there, Mr. Due Process. Oh, come on now. All y'all got cash app. But why y'all just wants to talk about DJ cash app? It's a problem with his. Because his supporters support him. And y'all's don't. That's the problem. Y'all get mad at him. Yes, it is shameful for them to get on there and talk about this man cash app like they don't have one. And it's really, really sad. It's really sad that they do that. And him did none to none of them. If we support them, hell, I've supported all of them. I'm not gonna lie. I supported Hollywood Next. I supported Dubowski. All of them. But I won't support them again because of the way they do. That's right. He debunked their lies. He clapped back on them, and he let them know. You're right, Basic Mom, and we do love DJ. That's the problem. And they can't stand the fact that he has more followers than they do. His lives get more views than they do. And he debunked all their lies. He got more supporters. Yeah, we support him. And what we do with our money, that's our business. Just because we don't support y'all, tell y'all subscribers to support y'all. Then you won't be jealous of him. That's the thing. And it gets me too, because that's what the problem is. They support us and not supporting them like we support DJ. That's what they hating on. And that's why they talk about his cash app. Because their cash app ain't floating for them. Like his float for him. And they get mad about it. And that's the only reason why you up in Chicago, because you got your stimulus check. Why you trying to talk about DJ stimulus check? And you ain't got no money. You using it's somebody else's mama. That's what you is. Nurses aid don't make money. They might in New York, but I know a lot of places they don't. Because you ain't no full-fledged nurse. A CNA don't make that much money. They really don't. So your stimulus checks what sent you to Chicago. Talking about a person with money can fly and do what they want to do anytime. Girl, you know your little stimulus check and the money your mama left you when she passed away and all that is what you've been living off of. The house you're staying in, the cars you're driving. It ain't because you worked hard and the money you made. And then you got nerve to talk about everybody else stuff. So Everybody got a stimulus check, not just DJ. I got one. You got one. So why are you going to just sit up and talk about him? Because Dubosky got one. And all the money that he used for them rallies, it wasn't his money. It was everybody's money because I even donated to his rally. And I'm quite sure everybody else did. So he didn't just use his money selling those tickets for those dollar store prizes. That's the money that he used for the food and stuff at the rally and the buses, selling those tickets for seats on the bus, $20 and $30 a seat. You think he used his money? No, he didn't use none of his money. He used everybody else's money. The bus ain't got no money. That janitor job ain't paying him that much to clean up at night for them people. No. So he used everybody else's money, selling tickets and selling seats on the bus. Them people pay for their own stuff to come to those rallies. Just like everybody else, they support themselves. The Boss King did no more than nobody else did. No more. So when he's really support a rally, he won't ask for no money to sell a seat at the bus. He won't ask for buy tickets, 3 for $10 and all this him. 5 for 25 and stuff. Yeah, that's what paid for his rallies. It sure wasn't him out of his pocket. He didn't buy no meat. He bought food stamps probably. Hell, I get food stamps. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. We all got a way of getting things. So don't just try to blame what DJ get. DJ just don't get. Everybody get. So don't sit up there. I imagine you probably getting food stamps for those kids you got. And being a foster mom, you get what, $400 per child, if not more? That's what you're living off of. So don't sit up and play like you got all this and all of that and ain't got no more than the next person, honey. No more. Because, baby, believe me, I know about the system. Been there, done that. My cousin's still doing it. She got 2 boys that she adopted that was in the system. And she still gets $800 a month, 400 per child. So quit playing like you got so much and you're living off those kids' money as a foster mom. You don't have no more than DJ guy. No more. He's living just like you. You got a $1,400 stimulus check. I got a $1,400 stimulus check. We all did. We all got a $600 stimulus check. You got a little bit more because you got those kids. You got an extra 1,400 per child. So don't sit up here and play like you got more when you got the same thing everybody else got. Food stamps all right with me too, Bassett Mom. Believe me. And maybe they giving those extras out. It really do help. And I'm telling you. And the boss can know they help too, because that's what bought the meat that he was passing out, acting like he spent his own money. And ain't spent a dime of his money. Not one red cent. He spent everybody else's money and food stamps. But he trying to make it look like he did that himself. He ain't did no more than the next person. In Hollywood, your money ain't bought no more than the next person. Honey, you got them $1,400 checks for each one of them children that you carrying. You probably end up with 5,600, which furnished your trip to Chicago, which made you look like you got some money in your pocket. Hell, I could have flown to Chicago with my stimulus check. And I do income tax, and so I had plenty of extra money in my bank account. I could have flown to Chicago and got a room at the Trump Tower and act like I was living large, just like you, and play like I had a lot, and could have downgraded you like you did like you did DJ Tyson. So, baby, slow down, okay? Slow down. Slow your roll because you ain't got no more than DJ Tyson. No more. Your stimulus check did the same thing for you as Hills did for him. So quit telling people to stop the cash app because you wish they would hit your cash app. Okay? So that's all I got to say about you, Hollywood. So quit acting like you got more than everybody else because you ain't got no more than nobody else. No more. And I'm loving the fact that some people get on here and speak the truth. DJ Tyson speaks the truth every time he comes on live. And y'all just hate it because he put y'all on the front burner and embarrasses y'all. That's what he do. He embarrasses y'all, make y'all look bad. Because he debunk your lies. He tell the truth on y'all. Let y'all know where y'all coming from. That's right. You sure right. It's not gonna be long. Cause the first time she say something wrong about Deboska, he gonna call her a bitch. He gonna start talking about her mama. He gonna do all that. Say it. You right, Brenda. You exactly telling the truth. Cause exactly what's gonna happen. And anybody else that any one of them, I just can't wait for him to turn on Tawana Campbell and Molly Harris, his main two cheerleaders. Them two, he gonna really bust they bubbles. Them two. Boy, he gonna really turn on Molly Harris, Tawana Campbell. What's that? Yellow Michelle. Nobody's fool. Boy, when he turn on them, I can't wait. My goodness, that's gonna be so exciting. Really exciting. Really exciting. I'm gonna let y'all see my face for a minute. Here I am. You see all my long, beautiful hair? This is all mine. This ain't nothing fake here. See my beautiful nails? These are all mine. Nothing fake. I don't do fake. I'm 100% real. 100%. And yes, I do have a husband. So y'all see me now. I'm sitting here just looking. I just don't like to turn the camera on because I am kind of a little camera shy. I am camera shy. But I'm a beautiful black woman to myself. You know, that's the way I feel. That's the way I feel. But like I say, so Hollywood, when you turn 57, just imagine, look like me, honey. Because I think I'm beautiful. My husband think I'm beautiful. And all this is my real. Ain't nothing fake. I don't wear fake hair. It look a little messy right now because I hadn't got it done. Today was my day at the beauty shop. But I overslept and didn't get to go get it curled. Real pretty. This is all me. Yeah. So now y'all see what I look like in person. I look just like my picture. Hmm. Well, I'm going back on the cover because I am camera shy. But anyway, thank you, Basic Mom. Now you got to see what I look like in person. But so Hollywood, like I say, you really can't talk about me because I think I look real good for my age. Real good. I got a husband. Yes, I do. Works hard for me, takes good care of me, gives me what I want. I got a house, my own house. As you was trying to say something about my house, at least it's mine. It wasn't given to me. I'm buying it. That's one thing about it. Go buy you one. Take the one that was given to you, sell it, and then go buy you one of your own. And then say you have your own house. Yours was handed out. I didn't. Mine wasn't handed to me. I bought mine. That's the difference between me and you. Yeah, she is a dog head. He's a dog head. They call it chopsticks. Yeah, she do have chopsticks for legs. I noticed that. I've noticed that. And I don't know what kind of shape she got. I haven't seen nobody built like that in a week. Wow. Can y'all explain that to me? Mm. And if you're in the bushes listening, that's fine too. Just hit the like button. That's all I ask. Hit my like button. Like my content, my commentary, whatever you want to say. You know, come out, say hello. I don't mind. I don't care what you say about me because, my mama always told me, like I say, when you talk about somebody, it means you're jealous. But if you don't speak the truth about them, then I don't know what it is. You still jealous. So all that stuff y'all talking about, DJ, calling them bed bugs and stuff, because y'all jealous. Y'all jealous of that man because he got better commentary than y'all. He debunk y'all lies. He make y'all look bad, and he speaks the truth. He's 100% real. Everything he talk about is real. I mean, and y'all can't stand it. That's what get y'all. That's what get y'all. So guess what? Stop talking about the man, cause it really makes you look bad. Make you look jealous. And they both keep talking about his mom. That really makes you look bad, cause you got a mom too. So every time you say fuck your mama, you saying the same thing about yours. Reverse it. So if you call his mama a bitch, you calling your mama a bitch too, cause guess what? She's a woman too. So every time you holler fuck your mama, Deboski, you might well say fuck you mama. Every time you say fuck your mama's a bitch, you might well say mama you a bitch. Because she's a woman just like he's a woman. Okay? So just remember those words. So one day you'll wake up and stop doing that. So remember, when you say DJ your mama bitch, say mama you a bitch. When you say DJ fuck your mama, say mama fuck you. Because his mother's a woman, and guess what? Your mother is a woman. So everything you say about DJ's mother, you saying it about your mother. Because just like his mother gave birth to him, your mother gave birth to you. So either way it go, would you speak ill on someone else, you speaking ill on yours. And that is the truth. And guess what? That's one thing about it. DJ is making you look bad because he's not really saying nothing about your mother like you're saying about his. So it makes you look bad. So it makes you the woman hater, the woman beater. You may not beat a woman with your hands, but you beating a woman with your words. You might be calling the DJ mother this and that, but actually you calling your mother this and that because his mother is not saying nothing about you. That's right. It's true, Bessie Mama. I've been called everything but the child of God. But guess what? It lets me know you love me. Talk about me, baby. It lets me know you love me. And I'm beautiful. And you're jealous. You're hating on me. So when you talk about me, I'm going to pat myself on the back and say thank you. And smile and keep walking. Because it ain't going to do nothing but make me feel a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Because it lets me know you paying attention to what I look like, baby. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. It make a person know that they're paying attention to you. Am I right, Bassett Mom? When a person talk about you, they looking at you. That means they paying attention to the way you look, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you smile. If they wasn't paying attention, they wouldn't have nothing to say. Am I right? Mm. So that lets me know. Keep to me because that lets me know I'm beautiful. I got knowledge. You love me, and I'm gonna let you keep loving me and talking about me. I give you a reason to say something about me. I don't care because I'm gonna be me regardless. I'm not gonna let nothing stop me and nothing change me. Nothing or no one. Like my daughter used to say, when them girls used to call her out of her name, she said, I know somebody that like it. Better yet, I know somebody that loves it. It ain't got to be you, but I know somebody that do. So the words that y'all saying don't hurt nobody. So Hollywood talking about DJ calling him bed bug. Y'all know that makes him feel good. That means you're watching him. That means y'all looking at him. You say you don't, but you're doing something because you started talking about him. If you wasn't talking about him, that means you're not watching him. So y'all watching this man to know that he got cash out. Y'all watching this man and listening to him. So y'all jealous of him because that's why y'all keep talking about him. And the Agnes, I know you jealous of him. I know you jealous. Mm, because he look good. Yeah, he might be short, but he look better than you. I'm back, y'all. I don't know what happened. Can y'all hear me? That is true, Basic Mom. Exactly what he is. That's exactly what he is. That's exactly what he is. He doesn't mind sharing and he cares and he tells the truth. You know, the things they say about him, about this child killer and all this, him, if this, that's his business. That's his own personal life. And if he wants somebody to know about all of that, he will share it. And he have shared it with us. He let us know. Okay, thank you, Basketball. Wondering if y'all could hear me now. He let us know about that. He confessed to it. But that's between him and God. And if God didn't forgive him, hey, that's all that matters. What other people think about it, it doesn't matter. As long as that man above then forgave him and he confessed with a sincere heart, that's all that matters. What y'all say about it, it don't matter what you say. 'Cause y'all ain't the one that's gonna get him into heaven. He got to get his own self in there. And he knows that. And so it's up between him and God, not between him and Hollywood Next, between him and Debowski, not between him and Dana J, not between him and nobody. It's between him and God. Not even between him and the family. If they don't forgive them, if they don't forgive him, that's between them and God. They the one that's got to forgive him in order to get themselves in heaven. Because God is a forgiving God. And if you can't forgive a person from your heart, You the one got to deal with the man upstairs, not nobody else. Because God did already forgave him for whatever he's done. Just like he forgive you for all your sins and what you've done. Is what y'all fail to realize. That's why he sent his only begotten son to forgive us for our sins, to accept our sins is what we do in life. That's what Easter Sunday is all about, the resurrection of Jesus. As this man walked the earth to forgive us of our sins. And y'all started talking about that issue when God done forgave him for that. But y'all one that seem like y'all can't forgive. So that's on him and God. So all that y'all talking about Larry White, let that baby rest. Because every time you call his name, you're disturbing his rest. You're disturbing his grave. Let him rest. Y'all need to quit talking about it because God then forgave him. Y'all are the devil makers. Y'all are the ones that's got the devil in mind. Instead of calling this baby name. Leave him alone. Let him rest in peace, please. Started bringing his name up, ain't doing nothing but stirring him up in his grave. Y'all don't even know this baby. But y'all wants to continue to call his name out. What DJ did to him. But Kevin Terrell have already confessed to the Lord about it. He did what he had to do. Y'all need to leave it alone. That's what y'all need to do. Worry about your sins. Confess your sins to the Lord. Get your mind right. Get your heart right. Get your house in order. That's what you need to do. Dubowski, Hollywood Next. Get your houses in order. Confess y'all sins. Quit worrying about Kevin Terrell and DJ Tyson and what he done. Quit worrying about that. Let that be. Leave that alone. But y'all seems that every time y'all talk, that's what y'all want to talk about. Baby killer. Baby killer. Talk about these other folks that's killing babies for no reason. That was an accident. Talk about the ones that's beating their children to death for no reason. If you want to talk about somebody killing children, talk about them. Well, y'all talking about, he always talking about the Buskin, this, the Buskin, that. All y'all talk about is Larry White this, he Larry White, baby killer, bed bug, baby killer. Talk about something else. Let that baby rest. Confess your own sins, what you do. Confess your drinking. Confess peeing on yourself. Confess the things that you done. That's what you need to confess to. Not sitting here talking about what this man done. Because like I said, God then forgave him. When are y'all going to forgive him and quit talking about it? That's what you need to do. That's what God say. Forgive with a sincere heart, like he forgive. But it seems like y'all can't do that. It seems like that's all y'all do is talk about what he did. But y'all, now one of y'all God. And ain't now one of y'all gonna get him through those gates of heaven. Not now one of y'all to be sitting here talking about what he did. Can't now one of y'all put him on a long white road. Can't now one of y'all put him on them golden slippers. Can't now one of y'all walk through them gates. When you ought to be trying to walk your own self through them gates. That's what you need to be trying to do. Leave that baby name out your mouth. Because, like I said, whatever he did, God didn't forgave him. And that's what y'all need to do. The family need to forgive him in order to get themselves through them white gates, through those pearly gates they call heaven. Because I guarantee you, DJ didn't confess himself to it. And he'll be the first one to get through before y'all because y'all seem like y'all can't forgive him because y'all started talking about what he done. And I'm speaking the truth. Because God puts it on my heart to tell y'all this. To let y'all know. Whatever he done, it's said and done. It has been written in the book. It has been written. And he has been forgiven by God. So what y'all started talking about it, it's showing y'all devilish ways. That's all it's doing. It's showing the devil in y'all. But you never hear DJ talk about it. Because he know God has forgiven him. Because he has already confessed. So y'all need to think about what y'all doing before you start talking on it. And for y'all to be Christian, for you to be a Christian Hollywood next, on how you go to church and stuff, you should know that. When you mentioning that, every time you mentioning that, you condemning yourself because God didn't forgive him. And I don't care who go back and tell her what I said. She can get on this live and listen to what I'm saying. Because I really don't care. And if the truth hurts, oh well. Let it knock a bruise big as your head on you. I don't care. Because the truth shall set you free. It shouldn't hurt you. So every time y'all mention that baby name about what he done, just imagine what you're doing to yourself. Because you're not hurting DJ, you're hurting yourself. That's what you're doing. Now, let's talk about something else. And another thing I want to address, let's see what else. Telling, oh, we already addressed that part. Let's talk about the rallies. They have been good, the last rally that one Papoose put together. I've never spoke on it, but it was a good one. It was a good rally. The only part I didn't like about it was the part when Dubosky came in there hollering, "Hey, fuck your mama." That was very rude and ugly, that part. That made him look like a real dumbass. How you gonna go to a public place and do something like that? That make you look real, real, real dumb. And I wouldn't have did nothing like that. I would have never did nothing like that. But that made they rather look a success though, because it still turned out to be a success. It was beautiful. It was a real nice rally. It was more of a protest than a rally. I'll take that back. It was a protest for equal rights of men because R. Kelly is not given equal rights. His rights are very well being violated. Yes, y'all did a beautiful job. It was a beautiful job after that, what you call a shit show. Exactly, because that's exactly what that was. But it stopped the show. One bad monkey can't stop the show. All you do is whoop his butt and put him to the side. Because it was a beautiful protest. Y'all did a beautiful job. Beautiful job. It was real nice. It was talked about. It was real nice. And the way they talking about it, all they talk about is the bad part of it. They ain't saying nothing about the good. So they let you know they was acknowledging y'all. They was acknowledging it. They saw it. They saw how beautiful it was and how successful it was. Now, the one I seen yesterday or today, you got one walking 2 blocks in front of everybody else because everybody else scared to walk up close. I can understand that. You don't need police protection when the one is little noise is walking by itself and you hanging far behind. Oh, yes, y'all did a beautiful job. Basic Mom, One Papoose, DJ Tyson, everyone that was there did awesome. 312, y'all did an awesome job. Awesome job. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I was so happy sitting here smiling. I donated. Oh my God, I donated. And I was so happy to donate to that, to y'all. I really was. I was really happy. And I felt good. My cousin here, she even donated. I told her, donate some money. She had all this money sitting here. She just holds on to it. She don't spend. So I told her, donate some money. And she did. I mean, that was so lovely. She didn't hesitate. She donated. Yeah, I can't wait for July too. I think I'm gonna try to make it in July. That's my birthday, July the 19th. The last one y'all did in July was on my birthday, and I didn't get to make it. But this time, I think I'm gonna try to make it. It's for my birthday. It's my birthday weekend. hmm July the 19th. I'll be 58. I'm getting closer to 60. Whew, getting up there, and I think I'm gonna try to make it. I might not be able to do all the walking, but I'm gonna make it. I said I'll come and be the babysitter for anybody want to bring their kids. Because all that walk I can't do because of my surgery and stuff, I had. But I'm good to sit and babysit. We'll babysit and help. Hey, I can prepare the food. That's what I can do. I can cook. I'm a real good cook. Believe me. I can cook y'all some good old dinners. But yes, and then y'all can eat home cooked meals. Instead of buying food out, I can cook y'all some home cooked meals. Oh yes, Pastor Mom, I would love to meet you personally too. And we could celebrate our birthday together. Yes, that would be lovely. Yes, that would be lovely because, yeah, mine's on the 19th. Matter of fact, me and my kids, all of our birthdays in July. All of our birthdays. My daughter's the 12th, mine's the 19th, and my son's the 22nd. We have one big party every year. Yeah, yeah. So that would be nice. I might just try to make it. I think I'm gonna book my flight and fly on. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Come on down there and meet y'all. I haven't been to Chicago in a long, long time. It's been a long time since I've been down there. I got my best friend is from Rockford, Illinois. That's where she's from, and she's just like a sister to me. And I got a niece and a nephew that's down there in Rockford, Illinois now. That stays there, and all her family is the Jefferson. Charles Jefferson. He was running for something down there. He ran for part of the uh, some kind of governor or something down, House representative or something. He was down there running, and that's where they're from, Rockford, Illinois. And she know how to get there, so me and her might get together and just drive down that way, cause she can drive. She knows how to get there real quick, and she always drives it by herself when she comes back here. Well, she comes to Texas. I'm in Louisiana, and she drives to Texas. She comes to Texas all the time. And I might just hook up. Okay, Kim, that sounds good. And I cook some of the best chili beans you ever ate. I tell you, and some good homemade cornbread. Kim Tucker, how are you doing today? Tucker, that used to be my last name with my first husband. I was a Tucker once upon a time. Yeah, that was a long ago. Long time ago. But yeah, that sounds good, Kim. Some good old pinto beans. I take those pinto beans and put that ground meat in them and turn them in some good old chili beans, that chili powder, and all them good seasoning, and make a pan of homemade cornbread. Fry out some good homemade fried chicken to go with it. Mm. Yeah. So if I come down, I'll be y'all cook. I'll stay behind and cook y'all some food, 'cause I can't do the walking. My doctors don't allow me to walk no more than 30 feet at a time. That's all I can walk. But I feel like I can walk further. But they tell me not to. They scared I'm going to hurt myself because I get off balance because of my neck surgery I had and stuff. But I'm a living testimony now. You know, I'm never ashamed to tell nobody that I am a living testimony. When I had my surgery back on July the 5th of 2018, um, I died on the operating table, and I didn't know. They had told my husband I died and stuff, and they worked on me, and then they told him I was back, and when I woke up, I was on life support. I stayed on it for 3 more days before they took me off of it, and I stayed in the hospital a whole month and a half, and I had one, two, three surgeries on my neck they had to do. And so I am a living testimony. I had to walk all over again and stuff. And I'm still paralyzed in my right arm a little bit, but I can still use it. I use it, I just can't raise it up. So, yes, my health is important to me. So I try to take care of myself a lot of times. I still get around pretty good, do what I'm supposed to. I take care of what I'm supposed to do. You know, I can't do as much as I used to, but I still do. I'm not going to get me down. I put it like that. I'm not going to let it get me down, and God kept me on this earth for a reason. He kept me on here for a reason. And whatever that reason is, He's using me to help other people because that's what I do. I help a lot of people with a lot of things that they need help with business wise, you know. Like I do taxes, I help them with their taxes. I helped a lot of people recover their stimulus checks, you know, because I know they need it. A lot of people hadn't received them. And I went in and I did their rebate recovery and I helped them get their money and stuff. And, you know, that's what I say. He used me for a reason, just for that reason, for a lot of different things. So that's what I'm doing. So, yes, I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do. So, but you know, only God knows what's in store for everybody. So we got to just keep our head up and keep going. Keep our head up and keep going. That's basically what we got to do. And I tell everybody, you know, live your life one day at a time. You know, it's all right to plan for the future, but we don't know what the future holds. Number one. Number two, we don't even know if we're going to get for the future. You know, so you got to live your day one day at a time. One day at a time. Yes, I thank you. I love helping people. Love helping people. And I tell anybody, if you need any help with anything, feel free to call me, email me, or whatever. Even if it's just a question you have to ask me that you feel like You don't know something about it, and I might, you know. I'll be glad to share what little information I know. And believe me, I've been to school, a lot of different things. I've been around the world and back again, as they say. You know, I'm jack of all trades, but I've mastered none. But, I know a lot. I know a lot to people, and a lot of people thanks me for my help, because I have one person, my friend, she's a RN, and I helps her with a lot of stuff, with a lot of her business and stuff. I do a lot of work for her, secretary work, writing letters and letters, faxing and filing and stuff for her. I do that, and for her home health business that she has, and it's a lot of stuff. Like I said, I do taxes. If you have a tax question, I can answer those. Just email me. My email is on the bottom of the screen. Lady Diva. Okay, DJ is live now. Well, I guess I am live, and we'll go over there and join DJ live. How about that? Okay, and I thank y'all for joining me on my live. And like I say, just think, when people talk about you, remember, they're looking at you and they're jealous. So don't ever think when people talk about you that you're doing something wrong. It means you're doing something right. So we're going to end this live, and I thank y'all for joining me. And let's go over here to DJ Live, okay? And I love y'all, and everybody be safe and have a great rest of the weekend. And with that being said, God bless y'all and goodbye.